Title: Paralyzed man in police transport scores whopping $45 million. The Randy Cox Rollercoaster. TLDR. Randy Cox, a 36-year-old man, bagged a massive $45 million settlement from New Haven, Connecticut, following a gnarly police van ride that left him paralyzed. Cox was handcuffed and unbelted in the back of the van, leading to a catastrophic injury when the van braked hard. The mishap triggered an outrage, pushing New Haven to revamp its rules and make seat belts mandatory for all prisoners. Story. In the wildest ride of his life, Randy Cox's world turned upside down, literally and metaphorically. Once a man capable of walking, Cox is now bound to a wheelchair, a memento of his nightmarish journey in the back of a police van in New Haven, Connecticut. But if there's a silver lining to this dreadfully dark cloud, it's a staggering $45 million settlement, the largest ever in a police misconduct case. So, what happened? On a seemingly ordinary day in June 2022, Cox was arrested on accusations of threatening a woman with a gun, charges that were later dismissed. Handcuffed and without a seatbelt, he was thrust into the back of a police van. A hard brake catapulted him headfirst into a metal partition, leaving him paralyzed from the chest down. Did the authorities respond promptly? No, not quite. Instead of immediate medical attention, Cox was mocked and accused of being drunk. He was dragged by his feet and dumped into a holding cell. We'll let you simmer on that for a moment. Meanwhile, 5 officers, including the 2 who were already shown the exit door, face criminal charges for this incident, pleading not guilty. Talk about thickening plot lines. Understandably, this incident sparked outrage, with civil rights advocates like the NAACP drawing parallels to the Freddie Gray case in Baltimore. The public outcry prompted New Haven police to rethink their strategy. What's their new mantra? Safety first. Now, all prisoners have to wear seat belts. This feels a bit like closing the barn door after the horse has bolted, doesn't it? What about Cox, though? The man in question is said to have experienced a very emotional day, with his lawyer saying that Cox relived what happened to him throughout the day. It's all been a tumultuous journey for him, a roller coaster ride that began with an ordinary arrest and ended with a record-breaking settlement. On a more poignant note, New Haven's mayor, Justin Ellicker, shared his sentiments, acknowledging that while the settlement can't bring Randy back to his original state, it can at least provide him the future medical support he will need. The question remains, though, can any amount of money truly compensate for such a profound loss? Discussion starter. Randy Cox's case, while tragic, has been a catalyst for change, sparking reforms in prisoner transport. But it also begs the question, should it really take such a catastrophic incident to trigger necessary safety measures? Are we reactive rather than proactive when it comes to the well-being of our society? And here's one for you to chew on. How do we ensure that the justice system is truly just, not only